Yesterday, thousands of teachers defied a deadline given by the Minister of Public Service to report on duty. Reflecting on the matter, the Executive Director for Foundation for Human Rights Initiative, Dr. Livingstone Ssewanyana, warns that discrimination of any form contravenes the Constitution and also breaches international law on human rights.
Is that discrimination of any type is not allowed, either under our Constitution or under international law. Discrimination, whether based on gender, sex or whatever, irrespective of whatever status one may be. Discrimination is not also allowed in terms of remuneration regarding teachers who are on the same level or same scale. For example, if they are science teachers and they are arts teachers, as long as they are on the same scale, discrimination in their pay, in their terms of condition cannot be accepted. The variance can only be accepted if, for example, they are not on the same scale, they have different qualifications and the like. So for government to come out and say that teachers, irrespective of their status, their rank or the level at which they are teaching, as long as their science teachers should get more than the arts teachers, I think that is unacceptable.
Dr. Livingstone also warns that threatening teachers to return to work will not resolve the standoff between teachers and government. Instead, he warns that in the long run, will affect the quality of education in the country.
We do not want a situation where some sections of the teaching profession are demotivated while others are motivated. That cannot be acceptable. So in our view, and it is a considered opinion, both arts teachers and science teachers merit an acceptable pay.
You can take the horse to the well, but you can't force the horse to drink water. They can go to class, but it is us who will have the negative impact of their refusal to work or to do what they are supposed to do. So as Parliament, we can sit and pass a supplementary other than applying what we call selective payment of salaries. I am a member of Parliament, but I'm still feeling the impact of economic crisis. What about that teacher who earns almost less than what I earn?
The human rights advocate adds that threatening teachers also demonstrates an apparent lack of respect for the teaching profession.
So threatening them with dismissal or engaging in actions that are demeaning in itself does not show pure or mature leadership. It just demonstrates the apparent lack of respect for the profession, apparent lack of respect for some sections of our society.
There are structures which government can go through to convince these teachers to go back to class, provided that they fulfill what they promise. Because what teachers are demanding is in promise of government. They did not just wake up one day and decided that now we are going for a strike, we wanted money. Government has been promising teachers and have been very patient.
Reflecting further on the matter, the two are concerned that there is concern that the matter could backfire on government in the long run unless a negotiated settlement is reached.
So what government needs to do is to enter into a bargaining arrangement with them, to agree on some terms in order to remove the apparent gap between the science teachers and the arts teachers. While some sections of our society live in affluence, they need also to be mindful that other Ugandans equally deserve the same type of attention and livelihood.
Aaron Mukama, NTV Weekend Edition.